All right, here we go with your GMC Sierra X of the night. It's the Penguins, again, announcing that Alex Nedeljkovic injured reserve. They also brought up Magnus Hellberg to back up Tristan Jarry, and they also brought up another player to take the place of Zahorna, who goes down. All right, Penguins in action against Colorado tomorrow. That's not going to be an easy assignment. There are only 3 undefeated teams, and I mean undefeated, 6-0-0 records for Boston, Vegas, and Colorado, I believe. Those are the 3. So the Penguins are going to get another good test tomorrow before they get to Saturday night in a game against Ottawa, a team that's capable of scoring a lot of goals as well. We got a lot of calls here, Chris. I'm going to start just going right to them. Roland in Castle Shannon first. Go ahead, Roland.
Hey, guys. Great show.
Thanks. What's up, man?
Just got back from L.A. What an incredible game. What an incredible stadium. That was a key game. I looked at the schedule. The next one against Jacksonville, if they're able to win that game, they're at 5-2. They're back on schedule for 12-5 and going to the Super Bowl. But this is going to be a measuring stick for Tomlin. He's got to put the best 11 out on the field, offense and defense, and he's got to show that he can out-coach. He's going to go up against Peterson, and they've got some great weapons. We don't have a great history with Jacksonville, but this is the game that puts us back on schedule for a monster year. And want to know.
Well, you're optimistic, Roland. I'm glad to see that. But for it to be a monster year, I think they got to straighten some things out. You can't keep rolling the dice and getting no offensive touchdowns at halftime and expect to win games against high-powered teams. And Chris, therein lies the thing. This week, unless they make it a 6-3 game at halftime, which with what Jacksonville has, I don't know if they can do that. But if they do, then kind of plays right into their wheelhouse. But I'd like to see more offense off the bat. I'd rather see a 28-21 score at halftime.
I don't know if I want to see 28-21 at halftime because that means their defense is getting strafed one way or the other. But I think they're going to have to break this tendency, seemingly Mike Tomlin's like special little magician's ability to turn almost every game, regardless of opponent, into the kind of bar fight that he wants it to be. People look at what the Ravens did to the Lions and just say, wow, how does the Steelers team do this? I think I know you like hoops. I said it last night. I think they just set an expectation in their opponents' minds, especially division opponents, that this is going to be a gutter war, and teams almost play themselves into that. I know the Steelers do some of the work themselves, but they're not. It's funny. Ben Roethlisberger said he felt like maybe they're just a good team. I don't know about that. There's 2 teams in the league with winning records and negative point differentials. It's the Steelers and the Falcons. And at least Atlanta's defense actually has been, you can go check the stats, top 10 in scoring defense, top 3 in total defense through 7 games. The Steelers have some problems. Roland's calling for 12-5. I'd just like to see them start putting together more cohesive performances because right now it really is still much closer to chicken wire, spit, and duct tape than anyone really wants.
Yeah, but 3 in a row at home, if you could win minimum 2 of 3, but hopefully 3 of 3, that brings them into a totally different situation. We'll see what happens starting on Sunday. Let's go to Ralph in Baldwin. Hey, Ralph, welcome to the program.
Yes. Hello, Bob.
Yes, sir. What's up?
Well, I want to tell you, the Steelers of old didn't dance every time somebody caught a ball. They didn't taunt other players like they do now. And it's costing us yardage over and over and over. I don't understand why our team can't get themselves under control with the dancing, taunting, celebrating on every single play.
Well, the dancing and celebrating is okay now in the NFL. You can do that when you get in the end zone. Some of it goes a little much, but they allow it. As far as the taunting, that's a problem. And again, it didn't hurt them this week. That doesn't make it any less of a problem, Chris. If you keep doing this kind of thing, you're going to end up eventually costing yourself an opportunity and maybe a loss because of it. So it cannot be accepted, period.
2 things, Bob. One, aren't some of the people probably calling in like Ralph saying that also people who were cheering when guys like Jack Lambert would body slam somebody on the Cowboys for hitting the kicker or whatever?
Yeah, that was retaliatory, though. That was Cliff Harris, said, okay, I'm going to mess with Roy Girella, therefore I'm going to pick him up and break his neck. That's... Yeah.
Retaliatory. Yes, that makes it okay. No. Eye for an eye, Old Testament justice. George Pickens' one taunt was a retaliation. I think Pickens is the issue here as far as be concerned about it.
We got to take a break. Chuck in Uniontown, hang on. We'll try to get you when we come back. This is the Ireland Contracting Nightly Sports Call. We're live right here on KDKA+.